Blessing each and everyone. How you guys doing tonight? What's going on? Hope you guys having a wonderful. I hope everything working perfect for you guys. I hope you guys start off the new year with a positive mindset, progress, motivation. Don't allow procrastination to keep you back from your goal. Always keep focus on what you're doing. Always try to be the best at what you do, and you'll be all right. Okay. Hey, good night. How you doing, guys? What's going on? Thank you guys for being here. What's going on, guys? I appreciate each and every one of you. So let me go in the chat. Hi, Chipper Chat Firearm and Defense. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Hi, Lashos Johnny. How you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hi, Ricky's Live 365. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Fifi Johnny. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hi, D Mood. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Hi, OG Living Life. How you guys doing? Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Sorry for being late. I'm a little late, but I'm sorry for that. All right. I hope you guys really having a wonderful year so far. And as always, always strive for the best. Whatever you do, try to be the best in whatever you do. Don't settle for less. With the, I don't know, the internet like it at, don't settle for less at all. So, so what we're gonna do tonight, we're gonna be, I'm gonna talk about a certain recipe that in the old time they used to be drinking. Okay, thank you, Fire Chat, Triple Chat Firearm and Defense. Thank you. I see you guys was waiting. I truly appreciate you guys for that. Thank you guys. Yeah, so we're gonna talk. Okay, thank you, Fifi. Thank you, Lashos. Thank each and every one of you. Yeah, so what I'm gonna talk about a little drink, a recipe. I'm gonna even tell you the recipe. And after the live, I'm gonna put the recipe into the description that you guys can see the recipe as well. Okay? It's a recipe that's really good for men and it's also good for women, not just men. It's also good for women as well. So it's basically good for everyone. But it's a certain way I know they used to mix it in the in them times, and I see for my own self it benefit a lot of people. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about that for a little, then I'm gonna move on to our next topic. Okay, appreciate each and every one of you. So yes, I know you guys very familiar with this drink. I know you guys very familiar with it because it's been talked about for. All right, thank you, Lashos. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yes, lately it's been talked about a lot, but I know about it. I don't know a lot of you know about it from growing up as kids, but a lot of people now start to know about it, and it is a good drink. But what I will say, guys, before you use this drink, please speak to your doctor because I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just talking about a drink that I know a lot of people use in time gone by that, like for instance, it helps with it's good for the man. The man, it help give them strong back. It help make their ladies love them. Okay? Yes. This drink help make your lady love you more. Okay? All right. So I'm gonna just talk about it and we just move on to a different topic. I'm not gonna hold it up on this topic all night. But it is a drink, and a matter of fact, I have several, but I'm only gonna do one tonight. I think every live I do, I'm gonna start introducing different drink that good for the back. But like I said, before you try any drink I mentioned, speak to your doctor, because I'm surely not giving. I'm not a doctor, and I'm not giving medical advice. Okay, so I hear that, Fifi. I hear that. Them drink they make man. That's what I'm talking about, Lassos. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Because these drink, I know a lot of couples was having a hard time, and when they use these drink, in a few weeks, you see the belly start rising. So it ain't no joke. What you say, Lassos, is facts what you see. But this one I'm going to talk about is the CMAS, which a lot of people learning about the CMAS now. And this is what I know in time gone by they used to use when people having. Yes, oh man, yes. Strike back tonight. What's up? Yes, so yeah, I'm the only one I'm gonna talk about tonight, but there's many with peanuts. There's many different drinks that I know they used to use in the time. Okay, so yeah, so with the CMAS, what they used to do, they used to boil the CMAS and add all the flavor that they want to use. I mean, a lot of people use condensed milk. The reason why a lot of people use condensed milk is for the sweetness, because condensed milk is thick and it also has the sweetness, so that it give you the sugar that you need. But sometimes sugar don't always be the, you see the problem is we just be looking for certain. I make all that come out the bush. Oh man, sorry for that, Urban. Yes, the like I can't tell you guys what to use, but I'm just telling you what people used to use and it helps. These days, a lot of people use the condensed milk because of the sweetness and they want the flavor. But in those days, what I see they used to use was the CMAS with okra. They used to add okra to the CMAS, and then they used to add cinnamon, they used to add nutmeg, and they used to add vanilla extract as well to it, and blend it and let it so settle. You also could put it in the fridge. It could store in the fridge. Okay, but this drink, I see for myself, people was basically running to this person when they have these kind of problem. People from different village, different neighborhood, come in there when they have problems where they want to have kids, but they have situation where it's not happening. And by adding these drinks, using these drinks, CMAS really create wonders. Okay? No, right, exactly. You see, but there's natural ways. There's natural ways. And the thing about it too, guys, don't wait till the problem occur to start getting yourself together. You're supposed to be getting yourself together from a pretty young age, not when you feel the problem is upon you, then you know trying to get to fix it. And that would us mess with a lot of us. We wait till problem occur, then we trying to fix the problem. Okay? So what I now mentioned, I have many more, but I'm only gonna stick with one tonight because I want it to resonate. I want whoever watched the live able to focus on this one gene. And I'm gonna give you guys a little, I don't know if you guys want me give you the measurement, the recipe, or put it in the description. They want to fix when the wife cheat. Well, let me put this up. Yo, yes, they want to fix when the wife cheated or leave them. Yes, no, you got to get yourself together. Eat right, make sure you get enough sleep at night. I know we love to party, we love to hang out, we love to, but when come on your health, you need a certain amount of hours of sleep at night to keep your body right. Your body got to recharge. And as it seems like when we sleeping, that's when our body recharge itself. Okay, so take care of yourself young. Don't wait till a problem occur and then you start having problem. Many times, as a them time as a liquor boy. But the thing about it, I always paying attention. Another recipe is mixed matter, meal and beet juice work. I have a lot of them, but I'm not gonna spit out all tonight because I want they all resonate with people. So a vocalist on one, then I come with another one. Yes. So yes, so the CMAS really helps your back in many ways. But as I'm saying again, I'm not a doctor. Please speak to your doctor before you use these products. But in those days, I remember when men used to be, as a little boy, and men strengthening themselves. Men naturally use it, and don't forget the Guinness stout. They also used to add the okra and still add Guinness stout with it. Yeah, Guinness stout, CMAS, okra, all that mix up together create wonders. Okay? And babies at the same time. Babies coming. People getting twin. People getting triplet. Babies coming. So I remember when guys used to naturally, like they will spend a week just drinking CMAS, not doing nothing and just waiting till that week finish. And then they're ready for action. You know what I mean? And then they come back saying, yo, the CMAS really work, boy. They come back boasting. Okay? And it works. And I know it works. But the problem is, don't wait till the problem hit you. Don't wait till the problem hit you to know trying to fix the problem. It don't really work. You got to be doing these things from young. Like me, I've been drinking these things from very young because, we have the access to it. It was right there. Your parents making it. So, you've been drinking it. So it's a drink I always try to drink. I don't try to overdo it, though. I don't try to overdo it, but it's a drink. And that drink it help grease your bones. You know what I mean? Your shoulder, you could spin, you could without any pain. Your knees, them, you could run without any pain. It's help. I believe it's help. Okay, so let me call it out and give you because I had one my aunt send this for me because I wanted to call out exactly what they was using. Well, no, what they do, let me see, Robin, let me go back in the chat. Yep, watermelon keep. Oh, okay, I hear that, Obad. I hear that. Well, baby, got a big. Well, Guys, if you know you ain't want no babies, be careful, okay? Be careful. That's what my mother-in-law told me, Imod. Yes. Never heard. Okay. There is so much out there. Wait, let me get it. Okay, all right. Me, me don't need no more. All right. So be careful, please. If you don't need no more, be careful. The best part of the white, okay, that's the watermelon. Okay. No babies for me. Just, all right. I hear that. I hear that. At this time, you just want to enjoy your life. You ain't want to too much battling with no babies. If it's anything, your grand babies, you know. Will you put a description? Yes, I will put it in the description. I'm also going to call it out, but I'm definitely going to put it in the description. Or maybe I should just put it in the description. Yes, I'm going to put it in the description. But, oh, I'm taking, okay. Yes, I'm definitely gonna. It's a recipe from back home that my aunt I call and ask her, and she messaged it to me that they used to be using, and I see. I don't come here and talk things I don't know. That's why if I don't know, I'm not gonna be here saying anything about it. So I see people coming from different and you know what, it was so obvious. It was so obvious when you see people by the lady, you already know what's going on because she was the person that people just come into from different village, kind of word of mouth. It spread from different village. People come in, do what they gotta do. People in the village, people thanking the lady because it helps. And if you ask men today who using it, they'll tell you it really helps with performance as well. It helps with the performance as well. So if you know you want to put in some work, guys, you just use it for a couple of days and just relax. Let it settle. Let it settle in the, help out the back. Let it strengthen the back. And let it settle for a few days, then you do some work. Okay? You can't just drink it today and expect for to do the work tomorrow and believe it, no. You allow it to settle for a few days and then just but speak to your doctor first. Okay. Hi, Goody, it's home set. How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? But yes, guys, it helps. And I know you guys getting a lot of information about it right now. And remember, this is not just the benefit. The benefit I'm giving you, this is just a part of it. But my topic is about strong back. So that's why I'm only focusing on the strong back. And there's a lot more. There's a lot more coming that I see works. It really helps. So guys, don't wait till the problem is here to try to fix it. Fix it before and make the lady happy. Okay, that's all I can say about that. So I'm gonna leave it here and I'm gonna put it in the description and you guys can get it at any time. Okay? Yes, guys. So what's going on? Or you guys want me to mention it? Which one? If you want me, what should I do? Put it in the description or hey, Urban Harvest, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Hey, seed, soil, and sunshine, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Guys, if I miss anyone, I'm sorry. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys. Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah, so CMAS, okay. Okay, I mean, you guys might want to know about it. So let me give you guys a little about it. The ingredients, All right. Okay. Hey, what's all right? Yes. So ingredients: 1 cup of sea moss. Basically, what they do now, they don't. People blend the sea moss now. People don't really. Not, not everybody boil it right now. Okay. Not everybody boil it right now. A lot of people blend it, and a lot of people believe there's more benefit in it by blending it than boiling it. But that's what they used to do in the old time. They used to boil it with water. You know, you have to clean it. Don't forget, you got to clean it. You got to wash out the salt. You got to soak it, all of that. Some people wash it with lime. So don't forget that part. I'm only giving the ingredients here. Okay? So we have 1 cup of sea moss gel. If you're using sea moss gel, you know the sea moss gel that you blend it instead of boil it. You use 1 cup. If you boiling it, do the same thing. You use 1 cup. Okay? Of when it thick, you know the thick, when it boil and it come in real thick, you use 1 cup of it. Then you add 2 cup of water, and that's depending on the texture you're looking for. Maybe you want it really thick, or maybe you want it with a little water, you know, thin. So you use your own judgment on that. It's according to the thickness you want. So 2 cup of water, depending on the thickness desire. Half quarter teaspoon of vanilla extract. Half teaspoon. Okay. What they used to use, they used to use cow milk, raw cow milk, like the milk from the cow. These days, you know, people using the milk from the can. But in those days, they used to use the raw cow milk, and that really maybe even help even more than the one in the can today. I don't know. But they used to use the raw cow milk in those times. And you are, like you said, Urban, spring water, not the tap water. Thank you for even mentioning that, Urban. Not the tap water with the chlorine. I'm sure you could use that as well, but they used to use the spring water. Thank you for saying that. Yes, the spring water, and then they used to use, basically they use like at least 7 ounces of cackle milk added to that. 7 ounces of cackle milk. Okay? And 2 okra. 2 young okra. Not the old okra. The okra will now start having the juice inside of them. 2 of them with that mixture. And that used to be the mixture they used to use in those times. Spring water, not tap water, and they used to use cow milk instead of evaporated milk. So I don't know, guys. I'm sure you could still use the tap water, but like I said, if you try, yes, Obad, yes, if you're trying to do this, please speak to your doctor, because I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just saying, I'm just having a conversation about things that people used to use in those days. Hey, TWP Popcorn, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Hey, what are some good online seed companies? Okay, somebody need to know, what are some good online seed companies? Honestly, I'm not sure, because I don't buy seeds, so I really can't give you that answer right at now. Yes, use spring water, not tap water. Yes. Thank you for saying that. Young and tender. That's it. You want the okra young and tender, not the old one that have no juice inside them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Another night in paradise. Oh, I hear that. We in class. Yes, guys. So I hope you guys take the note of the recipe, and I'm definitely gonna put it in the description with a little more insight about how it works. Okay, but this is something they used to use in old time to help people who cannot, who want to have kids and couldn't have kids at that time. That's what they used to use, this remedy, and it used to help a lot of people, okay, in those times. So I'm just sharing that information, but at the same time, I'm surely not a doctor, not giving medical advice. All right. Okay. Rebecca Creek is a good. Okay. All right. I really can't give the idea, no idea about seed. 'Cause I really don't buy seed. So I can't recommend where should you buy any seed. But all right, but check the chat. There's information in the chat where people sharing information as well. There's guys, there's a next. Okay, let me tell you one for the woman as well. But like guys, I'm not giving medical advice, but ginger syrup. I don't know if you guys know about ginger syrup. Do some research on ginger syrup and get some information about it. We're gonna talk more about that and next time. So tonight we talk about the CMAS and how it helped people in the future, in the past. And I give you a recipe that they used to use as well. But please speak to your doctor before we talk, we use any of these products, okay? All right, guys. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on now to, let me talk about the garden. Let me talk about the herb garden challenge for a second. Okay, we having a herb garden challenge starting already, but we're gonna be judging at the 30th of June. So I will expect to see now and again a small videos, hashtag herb garden challenge 2023 from time to time. What I was thinking, am I gonna split it down because there's people, who gonna be starting seed from Indo, and there's people who want to put in extra work, taking them from the seed and bring them to where you could harvest. So that's really extra work, you know. Hi Gina versus Gina, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Right? That's really extra work. And where fear is, when I look into it, I think it's not fair to the people who gonna be starting from seed to the people who wanna just be going to the nursery and just buy them and plant them. What do you guys think about that? If you guys okay with that, that's fine with me. I'm just saying, I'm thinking about splitting it down, have two different for the people who doing it from seed and for the people who doing it from buying the plant itself. What you guys think? If you guys think I should just leave it as that, press 1. If you guys think I should split it, press 2. Because I'm kind of looking at it ain't easy to start them from seed and get them to where they are unable to plant them and then get them to harvest. It's not easy for that. It's way easier going to the nursery and just buy them and plant them. So what you guys think about that? 1, urban harvest, 1. You say leave it like that? Okay. Is there anybody else think I should leave it like that or I should separate it? Hey, Bobby Wilson, how you doing? What's going on? Thank you for being here. So what you guys, that's cool with you guys? Leave it just like that? Or should I separate the people who started from seed on the people them who buying the plant itself? I think everyone should start out equal. Oh, okay, all right. Okay. I think everyone should start out equal. Yes, I kind of think it's because for the people who just buying the plant, it's way easier to start. Sometimes you start seed in those, and sometimes they don't always be successful. To the people, much like to the people who just walk into the store and just buy some and just plant them. I think it's to the people who got to go through the process and setting the seed, nurturing the seed, taking them out do and plant them out do. I really think when I look at it, I kind of think it's not balanced. I understand what you say in planter, but it's still totally up to you to decide. Okay. We still gonna have fun. Right. Okay, wonderful. Okay. Yes, we definitely still gonna have fun. You know, so I might just split it up. I'm gonna think about it, and next week I'm gonna talk about it again. You know, because I mean it's more work. People doing more work to bring them from seed and bring them to that place where they look pretty healthy and decent. So we'll talk about that more next week. So guys, yes. Okay. Two zero. Okay. So we having this herb garden challenge, and I know it's gonna be excited because what's gonna happen, a lot of people gonna be planting herbs, and at the same time, you're able to win a prize. And at the same time, you're able to get your channel pushed and your video pushed to different places, which that could help. That could really help. Okay, so the Herb Garden Challenge, you know, is on. I have all the names. I'm gonna hashtag all the names on my community, all who taking part in this challenge, and we take it from there and we just have a beautiful garden season. Start preparing yourself. Don't wait for last minute. Start preparing yourself so when that time comes, you ahead. Because sometimes mistake happen, problem occur, sometimes your ceiling give problem, and it take you back. So it's best you start early, so in case you run into a problem, you could start over and still have time. Okay. Herb Garden Challenge. Yes, we have a Herb Garden Challenge going on. We be judging on the 30th of June for who have the best looking plants, healthy looking plants. I'm sure it's gonna be a hard judge, a hard one, because I know everybody gonna be having beautiful plants. So I'm sure it's gonna be a tough one. Yeah. And I think I might find somebody else to judge with me because I want it to be fair. I don't want it to be like it's just me passing that judgment. And at the same time, I need somebody who is not a gardener, somebody who just looking at the beauty. You know, that's, I'm thinking about it because I want it to be excited and I would like it to continue every year that we have this challenge going on, because what's going to happen is it motivating people to want to plant herbs and plant more herbs at the same time. So I really think it's a good idea. I think it's a very good idea. So let's see how this is gonna go. Let's see, let's push and let's make it happen. Okay, so Urban Harvest say the in. Okay. All right, so Urban Harvest in the challenge as well. Let's see if we can let's see if we can our subscribers to judge or a online poll on YouTube. Okay, right. You know what? Maybe that's make a lot of sense. Maybe that's make a lot of sense. Maybe a poll on YouTube that we could go and vote, because I really don't want to do it by myself, because otherwise it seems like I think, because you know there's gonna be beautiful garden, there's gonna be people who believe that they plants the best. So I'm surely don't want to be that judge to say, all right, this person. So we're gonna keep looking into it, but put in a poll that sounds good as well. Yes. Okay, so all right, so let's move on. So guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for all the support all through the year last year. You guys had support me. You guys had give me a lot of courage, motivate me to even plant in even more. And that's what I'm trying to do as well. I'm trying to motivate you guys as well in anything you do, whether gardening, whether real estate, whether whatever crafting, whatever you do, I will motivate you with motivation words that can motivate you. Okay, because we gotta strive for better and not just settle for anything. It's not gonna be fair. We don't have all the same subs. Okay, what you mean by that? What you mean 50? We got to come up with a way how to do this, Judge. Hey, hands in the door. How you doing, man? What's going on? Yes, we got to come up with a way, and we have time. We have time to figure out when we're gonna come up with how we're gonna judge this, because I really don't want to be the judge by myself. I want it these. So we got to make a decision of how we're gonna do it. I know I'm gonna do it very fair. I'm gonna because I'm gonna make sure I judge with the truth. It's not gonna be because you're like a person. No, it's gonna be this person did well, the garden looking beautiful, and that's it. Because if we ain't do stuff right, if we ain't start stuff right and do it fair, it ain't make sense even doing it. anything I doing, I want to do right. I want to do fair. I want to do, I don't want I want everything just do right. Everything I'm doing, it must build right. Okay. With what Fifi say, this is gonna be, it's not okay. Fifi, I want to tell me a little about that. I'm in and out and on the phone when the Hope Challenge start. It's well, how about it start whenever it start? Because what happened with it? Because we know people have long growing season and yeah, people have short growing season. So this is why I'm doing the judging on the 30th. So for the people who have short growing season, they have time to get their garden going. You see, so it's up to you. You just plant, but that's gonna be the time when we start judging in the month of June. In the month of June is when I'm gonna be start looking at these. I mean, I'm gonna be looking all the time, but I'm gonna be looking deeply in June because in the ending of June, that's when the judging gonna be start. Okay, so it's begin all now. It's just not gonna be judged until that last week, the 30th of June. So I'm knowing I'm gonna see. It doesn't matter how you do it. It doesn't matter if you do it in containers. It doesn't matter if you do it in raised bed. It doesn't matter if you do it in. It doesn't matter. Just have some healthy looking plants, and that's it. Okay. So yes, guys, we talk about the linseed that can help you. For I'm gonna put the recipe in the description that if anyone interested, they can try, but please talk to your doctor first before. All right. So yes, guys. So let's move on. And we've been talking about prepping yourself. We've been talking about learn to grow your own food. We've been talking about survival skills. We hit a lot of different topics in the lives. We hit many topics, right? So what we see start happening, I've been talking about these things for a while now. What we see start happening now, we start to see everything is coming to our reality. Everything is coming before our eyes. Nothing is hidden anymore. All that we've been hearing for years. You remember times gone by when we was watching movie. And when we're watching the movie, they're gonna show you a date and tell you, oh, in 2035, in 2025, this is what's gonna be happening and they give you the dates. And no, everything start approaching, everything start revealing. Nobody hiding anything no more. This is why we got to, wait, shout out to Gigi Natural. Shout out to Gigi Natural. She had a live the other day and she was really spitting some information for real because I mean it's the truth. So shout out to Gigi Natural for that live. If you guys ain't know about Gigi Natural, you guys should check out Gigi Natural because that live was, she was really talking in that live. You know what I mean? Serious information that people need to really start looking into. Because, yeah, so what I'm saying is Oh, yeah, yeah, good. Yeah, it was a good live. It really was a good live. It most of the time I just been chatting live, just listening. Most of the time, after I don't say hi to everybody, I just relaxing and listening. But in a live, I catch myself writing few things in the chat because it was really moving. And I'm telling you guys, it's time for we to really start looking at things different because I've been saying machine is taking over the jobs. Machine is taking over the jobs. Could you imagine if machine taking over the jobs, what gonna happen? The devastation of what gonna be taking place? Do you guys really look into these things? Because I was looking at something, I don't know if it's real or what, but it seemed pretty real to me. Where they have a fully, sorry guys, they have a fully automated McDonald without any human inside it. I'm sure you guys hear about it, but I'm just mentioning it. Where they have a McDonald operating without human. So just look at these things and see what is really taking place, guys. This thing ain't no joke. It's happening. I keep saying the changes that about to come, and it's not waiting no 10 years to come. It's just soaking itself in. The changes that about to come is like never seen before. Is never seen before. The changes that about to come. They don't need manpower. In a few years, they do not need manpower, and we're seeing that. So what will you do? If they don't need manpower, then they don't need you to work for them. Then they don't need to pay you. You see what I'm saying? If all the stores, I'm going in, you go in stores, and when you look at the stores, all you're seeing is machine. There's no body standing, or they might have one person over there in case you have a problem. They could able to come and fix a problem for you. But machine everywhere. What are we gonna do? This is why I do my videos. I show how to catch fire. I show how to build your oven outdoors. I show how to grow your food. And then I come on live and I talk about different topics because something is about to happen. We don't know as yet, but it's about to happen and it's happening. It's happening. If you see there's a if there's really a McDonald that walking without human, that's just the beginning. Then you're gonna have a next one, then you're gonna have a next one, then you're gonna have a next one, and all the time this is happening. What happening? People start losing their jobs. Okay? And when people start losing their jobs and people start getting hungry and then people can't pay bills, they're gonna start turning to you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? They're gonna start turning to you because people are gonna be hungry and you have food in your house and stay over there and die for hungry. They're gonna try to you. So Triple X Firearm, shout out to Triple X Firearm again for that because she helped teach you about self-defense, which is getting nowhere. You are able to protect you and your family. So we all have channel here that really help each other. Okay, which I'm gonna call out a lot of you tonight. Okay, because you guys need to know. I think honestly, people need to know, be more, you know, we got to more show appreciation to people on here who just sharing information just like that, which other people charging. Let me tell you what people doing. People on Google information, put it in a book, and sell it to you. You see what I'm saying? Well, at least they went on Google it, so I guess they're selling for the work that they do. But then you have people who willingly share these information because they just love the people and they just willingly share the information. So I think we got to start, honestly, we should really start to show more appreciation to people who really putting out the information, and everybody who teaching, who showing. It doesn't matter if you're not teaching, by you showing a course of your journey, how you grow food, how you do this, it helps. You know what I'm saying? It really helps. So yeah, shout out to each and every one of you for doing that. But what we see now, we start seeing where if you in able to provide for yourself in the future, then you will come where you got to depend on somebody. And by depending on somebody is always something for something. It's never, you understand? So all these skills that people putting out on YouTube, you can't learn everything, but grab some of them. Grab some of them that can help you. At least you could, or you could take what you grab and you could get better while doing it. But learn the basic. Learn the basic of survival. Learn the basic. Learn about the plants them that out there that we can eat their leaves. There's a lot of trees out there we can eat their leaves. Okay, so that's, I want you to do researches on these things and write them down. Keep them in case anything. You can go and get food. You can cook them. You can, but whatever you can do with them. But do some research. Right? You think people are unemployed and sort of on funds now? Yeah. This, honestly, this will be very devastating very soon because it's happening. It's happening. People losing jobs because machine is taking over. Could you imagine McDonald's have thousands of workers? Could you imagine that they just turn to machine and no workers? It will be devastating. So that's all I'm saying, guys. I'm just trying to encourage you guys because we're hitting a new year. Okay, Fifi says she heard about it. Yes, these changes are really here. Yes, they're here. Is, you know what? Is a lot of things went into effect. A lot of bills that pass, a lot of laws that pass, and you never even hear about them. They pass and you never even hear about them. So they pass already and they just there sitting. So now they start rolling out into action. They already passed, but they wasn't in effect. So a lot of them is rolling out in effect now. And guys, this is not just one country. This is the wall. This is the wall right now. Yes. Self-checkout, no human. Exactly. Self-checkout, no human contact. This is what's going on and it's for real. Yep, they're coming for food. I agree with that too. Because where you got to understand, the whoever control the water and the food basically control you. You check what I'm saying? Who control the water and the food control you. Because you see when you're hungry, and there's no food. You see when you're thirsty and there's no water, and you got to go and ask for that water. I'm just hoping they don't get to times like that. But if anybody want to control you, if somebody want to control you, they're going to make sure they control the water and the food. So when they control the water and the food, it's easy to control you. You got to do what I say, because you got to come to me for water and food. And without water and food, you can't survive. So this is what we're going on with now. I'm not sure if everybody taking it serious. I'm not. Some people say, man, whatever. But at the same time, don't say whatever. And when time hit, you come in by people, those trying to take what they have. When you could start getting yourself prepared. No. Even though you ain't stock up with food, learn basic skills. Learn how to grow food. You should learn how to grow some food. You should learn how to catch fire outdoors. You should learn how to cook outdoors. If you're in a neighborhood, you should look and check if there's a creek, a river, water running down somewhere. You should check these things. You should know about these things. In case, if you got to go there and get some water, at least you could boil the water. So if machine is taking the jobs, what is the plan for humanity? If machine is taking all the jobs, what's the plan for mankind? I mean, it's just a question I'm asking, for real. What is the plan? Because if there's no job for you and you cannot work to make money to feed your family and to pay your bills, what gonna become? What really gonna be happening in these times? What will be happening if there's no jobs? That's why you got to be able to learn some basic skills that you can apply them. Yeah, people never use the toilet outside. Yeah, people custom to just use the bathroom and flush and go. Yeah, people never use the toilet outside. So we got to start to get more skillful and be more independent. It's here. It's really here. It's really here, guys. It's here. It start happening. It start happening. So I wouldn't just say just grow food. Prepare yourself in other ways. Yes, growing food is important, but I'm telling you, soon there's gonna be something why you can't grow your food outside. And as you see, nobody hide nothing anymore. It's just action. Right now, it's just action. It ain't no talking, it ain't no hiding. All you just see things coming in place. That's all you see. No more talking, no more hiding. Nobody they worried about you anymore because they don't get you in a place where you become like a sheep to them. So it's like, you know what is a sheep? A sheep is like whatever, whatever you say. You understand? So it's already there. It get to that place where it's there. So there now is no form of, and this is a problem. This is a problem. And Gigi was talking about it too. We focusing on the where we focus, the place where we focus is on separation. Separation and little small groups, and this thing is what destroying us really bad. Because separation, and once there's separation, there's always road to walk through. You're leaving road to walk through. I wonder if you see what I'm saying. You're not creating a foundation. You're creating something that water could run through, because all this group separation. So you're creating something that water can run through and wash away the foundation. I wonder, I know you guys know what I'm saying. So this is what separation do. Create division. Now, with the division, here comes the water just coming in between, running in between, and wash away the foundation of the groups, of the buildings. You see? Yeah, so you gotta be careful, man. True, they're gonna be a weakling. I'm telling you, the division, the fighting against what the colors, by if a apostle doing this, it's a division. Listen me. You gotta just try to look at people as people. The time has come to look at people as people and stop look at people as, oh, you the color there, oh, you from there, oh, you, and just creating this separation and giving and leaving road between the for water to come and destroy, wash away. Hey, tribe of kings, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Okay, the mood say long high Japanics. That makes sense. It is. But I guarantee you, that will be a problem as well. I guarantee you, it will be a problem as well. If they're doing it, they're shutting down everything. You coming to me for what you want. You ain't doing nothing. So, stop creating these small groups. You're leaving room for water to run through the groups them and wash with the foundation. That's what you do it. When you come together like this, there's no room. The water got to wash around. It not washing through. Got to come together. Stop coming up with these idea of little groups and little this and religion and all this kind of all this is just look at it. I'm just gonna name a few things that create division and give so much room that water could wash with a foundation. Like religion is one. Look how much religion it have. Look in one neighborhood how much different religion within there. I don't even want to call them out. But because of that, it separates. It creates a separation. Yeah, okay. Question? You have a question, Fifi? Fifi Johnny? All right, let me know. Yes, so all these things create separation, and separation When you say who is black? Mike is black? I'm not sure. No, my for me do that, I gotta go into all right, give me a second, guys. Let me go and see. Guys, just give me 1 second. Let me check. How you find that again? Let me see. Oh yes. Okay. Fifi, I think yes, I know you didn't make a mistake. So yes, he was. So I know unblock it. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I already move it over. Yeah, so yeah, guys. So what I'm saying is we have to really look into things different and start preparing ourselves more and understanding that time is changing and we have to do things different. Learn skills, learn how to grow, learn how to grow your food, learn how to cook outside, learn how to, you got to do whatever you got to do because, like I'm saying, if machine is taking over all the jobs, what's the plan for mankind? For real. What's the plan for mankind? It's getting devastated, I'm telling you. There's a lot of laws done passed that you never even heard about that is rolling out. They already passed, but they never went in effect. But they start rolling out now and they start getting in effect now. So there's a lot of things you're gonna be seeing start happening that you wasn't even aware of. But it already passed. Things is really happening, guys, and I don't know. We got to see things for what it is. Because when I see that thing with McDonald walking without, I already know it was coming, but that come real quick. That come real quick, real fast. This topic is real topic. We have to start taking action. Yeah, this ain't no joke, guys. This is not the time when we could have procrastinate and talk about. Oh, we already see in movies where they was telling they were gonna be happening 2020, 2022. We already see them. I remember as a little boy, I can't remember the movie, but I remember there was a movie when they were showing you that these people was making breakfast. The machine was doing everything. They had wasn't to do anything. Then I saw another one where they was only using a pill for their meal. So we're gonna happen, they're gonna tell you Everything you need is in this pill. So this is why you would need to grow food very soon. You see what I'm saying? Oh, no need for grow food. And you see, the elders gonna know better, but it's the children. The children is who gonna accept it. You see what I'm saying? Because they really don't know any better. When I say don't know no better, especially the ones them who come in, they weren't used to the life we had. You see, they're not used to the life we had. So they're going to be introduced to this new life. So it's going to be normal to them. But to we, it's going to be weird. You see what I'm saying? But to we only have a few more years here. You see? We only have a few more years here. It's the generation that coming, they're being prepared for, not us. So these generation that coming, according to what I see in that movie, might be eating meal from just one pill. Because they're gonna put everything in that pill that your body need, that works. But now the kids they're gonna be normal to them. You see what I'm saying? Because they did not grow up. This is why it's so important for us to pass down the knowledge we have to our children. Find ways to have conversation with them, even though we know that they hard-headed and they don't listen sometimes. Still have the conversation. Because sometimes we believe they're not listening and they're listening, they're just not applying. They're just not applying to what you're saying at the moment. You see? So it's wise to pass down the knowledge to your kids. And guys, I can't tell you all how to live all your life, but I think it's wise to start owning a piece of land. I really do. I think it's wise to start owning a piece of land. In a few years from now, you wouldn't be able to buy a piece of land. When money is not there and you can't spend money, you will have a piece of land. We got to wise up now. We got to wise up. If you could afford to grab a piece of land, get it. We have to start owning land. If we can afford to get the property and you could afford for a piece of land, get a piece of land. It doesn't have to be 10 acres. It doesn't have to be 10 acres of land. It doesn't even have to be 1 acre. It could be a quarter acre. It could be a quarter acre. It ain't have to be. It ain't even have to be a quarter acre. It could be a third of an acre. That's something. So don't get caught up with, oh no, I need 10 acres. Oh, I need 5 acres. 1 acre ain't gonna do for me, so I'm not gonna buy. Don't get caught up in that. Because sometimes you never own peace by thinking like that. Because you're talking about, oh, I don't want 1 piece, a quarter acre is too small for me. But at the same time, could you afford 10, 20 acres? So we got to be realistic and think. Use what works for you at the moment. If you could afford an acre, buy an acre. You ain't got to get 10 acres. Don't get up your head. Oh, it got to be 10 acres, it got to be 5 acres. No, you could get quarter acre. At least you own a piece of land. I do believe a piece of real estate today is one of the most important thing a person should try to own today. A car isn't, please watch. Look what's going on today. Don't you see you have Uber? You have Lyft. You ain't need a car. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people, since Uber and Lyft come, get rid of their car. So they're not worrying about insurance. They're not worrying about when the car broke down, they got to fix it. They're not worrying about these problems. All they do, make a phone call, somebody come and pick them up, drop them, somebody come and, you understand? This is where it's going to. So try, you know, it's too easy to get right now. It's too much easy access to be putting expensive car over a piece of land. This is not the time when you can't get a ride. I'm not saying not to own a car. That's not what I'm saying, guys. Please don't get me wrong. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's better than have none. Yeah, small. Sometimes you start small. Sometimes the same small piece you buy could help you buy a bigger piece. So it's where you is starting. Is the starting point. I start, I begin. Procrastinating don't take us anywhere. I'm going to buy some land as soon as I get my taxes. That's what I'm talking about, Lashos. That's what I'm talking about. I've been talking about that for months now. For months, I've been talking about this. But I see you paying attention, Lashos. Lashos Journey. And talking about Lashos Journey, I'm sure everybody in here knows Lashos Journey and her channel. But she shares so much information. I think when you go on Lashos channel, you should have a pen with piece of paper, writing notes. You check what I'm saying? Because she shares so much information. She shares information about real estate. And she not just share, she show you. She show you the process. She show you basically everything about real estate. And that means a lot. That really means a lot. Then she show you her weight loss journey. That's another one again. I mean, this is the thing. We got to start show people appreciation. You know, just showing appreciation mean a lot. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure that everybody will want people appreciate them. You know what I'm saying? So with that be said, she show you her weight loss journey. She tell you she went to a plant-based. She show you she should grow her own food and she eat raw food. That's a lot of information. You know what I'm saying? So people should be taking note because we're trying to motivate, uplift. We're trying to become better. We're trying to grow. And if we not try for grow, and we not try for, listen, you know what? Sometimes what I see happening, the message sometimes does slip away. The message does slip away sometimes. I don't think the message just be heard as it should because of, you know, other reason. But we got to listen to the message then. Pay attention to the message. Or the message them could take us somewhere. And the message could prepare us, help prepare us for what's coming. Yeah. I'm learning from you, Plant. All right. Thank you. Class of solution. I'm just trying to help motivate people. Yes, she's so progressive. Yes, and she showed a whole journey. Yes. Okay. Yes. Good for you, Urban. Wait, Urban, say, hold on. 2023, my goal is small homestead. All right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You got to have goals. And that's the thing, too. We got to have goals. We got to set goals. And when we set goals, we walk towards our goals. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we become achievers. Because we set goals, then we walk towards the goal. Okay? And we become achievers. That's how we achieve stuff. So it's all about striving and better yourself. You know what I'm saying? Always about striving and better yourself. And Fifi Johnny, you have you have a nice channel as well. You share information. You share, listen to me. This is what I'm saying. Whatever you do, somebody is learning from whatever you do. Whatever you do, somebody is learning. Somebody is watching and learning. As much as we believe people mightn't be watching, people watching. Sometimes people who you least believe is watching. And they're learning. A lot of people come on our channel, they watch your video and they like your video, but they do not comment and they do not like. And I'm not talking about people in the commune. I'm talking about people from other places who don't know you. Come watch your channel, watch your video. And some people will just leave a like. Some people don't like to comment because someone tell me that they don't have a channel, but they say they don't like to comment because they don't they don't want to be seen. A lot of people don't want to be seen, so they will come and watch your channel, but they would not comment. Now they would not like, but that does not mean they don't like your video. You see what I'm saying? So just keep doing what you're doing, sis. This is the new year, and I'm gonna try to motivate as much people as I can. Urban gardening, you doing your thing as well. I see you doing your smoothie and you're doing your I start watching a video that you post, but I didn't get to finish it because I had to leave. But I have to go back and finish that video. I think it's the last video you post. It's what about something about hydroponic. But I gotta go check it back because I'm also looking into it as well. Okay. So good eats. I think you now reach 500 subscribers. Well, congratulations. If that's you, congratulations for hitting that 500. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep posting. Who else in here? The mood. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep posting. Keep sharing knowledge. Everybody up in here will keep sharing. Audrey Willis, we're looking forward to see you in that Herb Garden Challenge because Audrey Willis will be starting a garden very soon. So please check out. Please look out for Audrey Living Life. Yeah, Audrey Living Life. And guys, if you ain't subscribed to anybody up in here, please check them out because information, everybody have some kind of information to share. So please check out each other. Support however you can. However you can will help. Yes. So shout out to each and every one. Shout out to the people who I'm not seeing, who is in the chat, but I'm not seeing. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. I truly appreciate it. So shout out to everyone. And just keep what you're doing. Stay positive. Be positive. Be motivated. And just do what you're doing. You know what? Well, let me tell you how the journey is amazing. Let me tell you how the journey is amazing. I go back, I was in my phone, I went back in my phone, and I was watching some videos, the pictures with the harvest them I did. Because my goodness, I did a lot of harvest last year. Oh yeah. I did so much. Listen to me. That garden produced so much. I know you guys didn't see all my harvest because honestly, it was too much to share. Because every day I go in, I coming out with harvest, with butternut squash, spaghetti squash, eggplant, tomato. Listen to me. And when I'm looking back at the picture of the harvest, them, you know, it's amazed me, man. So what I'm doing now, every day I'm posting one in my community for a reminder of 2022. So even I lose the phone, which I start downloading I have too much videos up in this phone to lose them. So I'm gonna transfer them. But I have tons of videos I never even post. That I never post yet. Lots of videos about gardening. So yeah, so when I go back and I look back at 2022 gardening and the harvest that I have received, I gotta be grateful. I gotta be grateful. Yeah. And life, we gotta be grateful for life. Just to wake up in the morning and able to take that breath of air, you should be grateful. Yeah. If we say the bush people, okay, Bobby Wilson, right. Bobby Wilson, yes, you saw a lot of my harvest. Yes, you saw a lot of my harvest. I harvest, that garden produced from around May, June, and it never stopped until November when that frost come on it. That garden produced from May, June, because I start harvesting tomato around May. And this, listen, I give away. Was so much I was giving away. One time I did a harvest, I just give away the whole harvest to the neighbors. Because it was so much. I was so blessed that I refused to can everything. I refused to save everything. I had also give them away. So this is what I'm looking for from, and guess what, guys? I did not use a bit of chemical. No form of chemical I use in my garden, and it produced wonderful. So for all the people who see my videos and my harvest them, they know the amount of harvest I produced last year, the amount of food. And this ain't just last year. The year before, the year before was the same thing. It was the same thing. So I'm just encouraging you guys to just do what you're doing. Feel at peace. Don't let nobody stress you down. It ain't worth it. Continue doing, strive, set good seed. When I say set good seed, I mean do good things. Help people from time to time. Sometimes they don't even know, but you help them. And these blessings come back to you in abundance. This is for real. Try to be positive. Try to look at anything you do and try to look at positive outcome. Never doubt what you're doing. Believe that whatever you're doing gonna be successful. You're doing gardening, believe it's gonna be successful. You're doing crafting, believe it's gonna be successful. Whatever you're doing, believe it's gonna be successful. And always strive to be the best at what you're doing. Don't settle for less than being the best. And your best mightn't be the best for someone, but don't worry about it. Because that's what a lot of people for make you feel less than that you know what you accomplish. So sometimes you got to just put up a stone wall and just block everything people say negative to you. Because if you do something and you reach to the finish line and you accomplish what you wanted to accomplish, and when you accomplish what you want to accomplish, here comes someone. I don't like how you do it. You should have do it this way. People like that, I don't want to talk. I don't want to speak to people like that. Because if I reach the finish line and accomplish what I want to accomplish, how could you walk up to me and tell me you don't like how I do it? I mean, and there's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people like that. So I can't tell you what to do, but people like that, I go in the other way. People like that, I'm going the other way. I'm not hanging with people like that. I reached the finish line. I accomplished what I want to accomplish. Who cares how you want to do it? You come out successful. You finish, you come out successful. Everything work perfect, everything beautiful. But here comes someone with the distraction. You know? Here comes someone with the distraction. And a lot of people like that. And if you want to be progressive in this life, you will have to leave certain people by the sideline. The ones with the negativity, that every idea you come with try to close you down. Everything you try to do, oh no, I don't think you should do it. That's negativity. That's negative people buzzing in your ear. And a lot of times, these same negative ones is really not doing nothing for their self. You see what I'm saying? They're really not doing nothing for their self, but they have excuse for every little thing you do and try to accomplish. And accomplish at the same time. Okay, this is why I don't like to talk about stuff that I can back. You see what I'm saying? I could come up here and talk about my garden all day, because I could back everything I talk about. You see, I ain't got to Google anything to talk about my garden because I have my experience in the garden. Like one time, one guy was trying to tell me how to plant. Well, I think it was pepper. He don't have a garden. He don't have a garden. He never planted before. Okay? But you telling me how to plant and have the notes for Google it. And yeah, was peppers, yeah. And he Googling information for me and telling me how I for plant. You see, and this is the problem that's going on today. I love real information. The realest information you could get is from the person who actually doing, when actually putting in the footwork. The person who doing the footwork, who's there, who actually doing it. That is the realest information you could get. Not people who just Googling and then come and try to convince you. You see what I'm saying? So this is how I see it. But how could you tell me how to plant something that you never planted before? And if I don't know about a plant, I'm not gonna. If I'm planting a plant for the first time, if I'm planting a plant for the first time, I wouldn't ask much question about the plant. No, I would not ask much question about the plant because I'm gonna get a bunch of answers. Oh, do it this way. Oh, do it that way. Oh, throw this kind of manure wrong it. Oh, throw this kind of fertilizer wrong it. Oh, do this. Oh, do that. And what they're gonna do, they're gonna confuse me. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take 2 years and figure out this plan. 2 years and figure out this plan for myself. You see what I'm saying? It's so like that. You gain that knowledge naturally because you see for yourself how this plant working. So this year, this is what it do. So let's see if I plant it this way next year, how we gonna do? And the best result, that's what I'm gonna continue. That's why I always talk about research, doing your own research, planting, study your plant, know your plants. Hey David, what's up, man? How you doing? Some people live in complain and criticize. Most are not doers. That's true. That's true. Some people, that's their life. Criticize anything you do, but they're not doing nothing. We got to get that bond together, that unity, that unity. Get that bond together, that unity. And my brother, I thought you were a superhero. I hear you, David. Maybe I am. Maybe I am, David. The most don't even have a clue, which is true. You're right. Yes, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. I will truly appreciate it. Yes. Yes, so guys, so it's all about you got to start to making smart decision. You got to start to make I was okay. I was cleaning out my. Okay, that's cool, David. All right, all right. Yes, we got to start to make smart decision. Making smart decision go forth make a lot of sense. And if you if you find yourself as being a person that criticize anything people do, if that's the kind of person you find yourself doing, that the person you are, I think you got to start working on yourself. I think you got to start work on yourself. If you are a person that only criticize other people who trying and other people who achieving their goal at the same time, and you only sitting and criticizing, start looking to yourself. You need to criticize yourself. You see what I'm saying? You need to start criticizing yourself, and maybe you might see changes. So instead of you look outside and criticize people, look inside and criticize yourself. And maybe you're gonna see progress. Because just if a person is like that, you spending too much time, you wasting too much time criticizing. And at the same time, you ain't achieving. So that don't make sense. While you criticizing, people are achieving. Why? Because they're doing what they gotta do. Haters are nothing but quiet cheerleaders. We all have them. Do what you know right to be. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. It's been 16 long plan. Okay. Most divert. Okay. Yes, I believe, I believe that we should all try to motivate each other in whatever we do. Guys, this is not when we I'm not talking about just people, I'm talking about everybody. I'm basically talking about the wall. I'm not just guys, this ain't personal. I'm not pointing no finger at no one. So no one take this personal. You know this is an open discussion where we talk about different topics. It's nothing personal here. It's just different topics we talk about. Because over here we try to motivate people into becoming better for themselves. Not for me, for yourself. So if there's certain thing, sometimes we lack of certain thing, and because a person mentioned something, it helps us to learn something and proceed on a different level. So it's nothing personal, it's just a conversation. Okay? Stay positive. Yes, that's right. Stay positive. Be positive. With haters, you just have to assist them by not assisting them. Just step back and watch. Okay, I hear that, the mood. Yeah, I mean, when I look at it, when I look at it, the energy you a person got to put in for have that kind of, for even hate someone, that's a lot of energy, man. That's a lot of energy you got to put in. That takes a lot from you. That really takes a lot from you. That takes a whole lot from you. Putting energy toward hating other people. And most of the time, the people that mean do you nothing. Let me tell you how crazy it is. It's so crazy that people will hate you the way you walk, the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you sing. These little petty stuff is what people gotta put energy into and take from themselves. We gotta work on ourselves. We look too much out there at other people. We gotta work on ourselves first, get ourselves going, achieve our goal, make goals, have dreams, and walk towards them and achieve them. The time you take for zooming on one person there, zoom in on yourself. Spend that time on yourself and figure out what can I do next? Or what should I do next? That's how I see it. That's why our new saying, man, stay positive. If you stay positive, it will help eliminate a lot of different things. It's gonna distract you from a lot of negativity. Because negativity come every day. The hate the way. Yo, David! Yo, David, boy, you something else. Well, I mean, when it, I ain't gonna boast, but when you're talking about growing peppers, man, it ain't easy for stand up with me, man. Not boasting. It's just the truth. My channel prove it. And it's not just this year. It prove it from the time I start planting. I always have pepper tree downloaded and way over my head. So I hear you, David. I hope not. I hope not at the same time. You know why I hope not? Because I've been sharing the information how to grow them, but I guess is either they're not listening or they're not paying attention. So for hate me for how I grow pepper, it's bizarre. You know what I'm saying? I give the information. I'm not selfish. You know what I'm saying? I ain't selfish. I I could have number one. Let's get serious for a moment, guys. Let's get serious for a moment. Guys, let me make sure me say this because people just get offended when you talk certain things which shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be at all. But it is what it is. Let me see what David say here for us. Planta, you could even say that with a straight face. Yeah, you're right. You're right, man. You're right. But yes, let's have a conversation for a minute. For a minute. When I start posting, when I start really looking at YouTube, the most videos I saw was about, yes, you're growing food. You know, we're growing food. But everybody have all kind of product they was talking about for put around this food. Oh yes, you could use this and you got to use this and yes, and you could put this for thing up the soil and you could add this, and you got to add this because this is going to make the soil. You check what I'm saying? All kind of story. I hear it. And when I see, I'm saying, man, you guys ain't serious, man. Because all these things I'm hearing about, I don't want to call their name. They was mentioning, you got to add this, and this gonna make the soil thing. And yes, and you got to put that, you got to put some of this, and yeah, this gonna make. When I see that, I say, man, you guys lying. You know what I'm saying? Then I start to show. I'm not saying I'm the only person that do it, but I start to show. Listen me, we can grow this food without all these things. And I prove it. Years upon years upon years, I prove it. Right on my channel. I prove it. You don't need all these things. And all these things confuse a lot of people. And a lot of people ain't start gardening. You know what people tell me? I'm the one who made the start gardening. People email me and tell me, you make me start plant garden. You know why? Because you make it simple. You make people understand they don't need all these extra stuff that adds up, because it adds up at the end of the day. I could do a whole garden without spending $1. And I'm doing it this year. I'm doing it this year. I'm spending a dime in the garden. Not a dime. And I'm going to show you guys, I could produce a garden without spending a dime, and it's still turned out successful. So I add. We all add. We all add. Everybody who have a channel adds, because everybody comes up with ideas. But when you talk about these chemical, I show you don't need them. I've been hearing about all kind of name, and you need this, and yeah, you sprinkle a little around the root, and you do this, and you and then you mix it with some water, yeah, and you shake it up, and you throw it all around the root, and then you listen me. I show you could grow. I'm not telling you not to use, guys. There's an open discussion. I'm not telling nobody how to grow their food. Grow your food how you can, what works for you. Okay? I only could talk for myself. I only could speak for myself. Okay? If you watch my videos and you see ways, you could try and just see if it works for you. But I'm not here to tell you how to grow your food. You understand? Just call David Pepperman. Just yeah, so all you got to do, guys, all you got to do, let me give some little hint about gardening. All you got to do, all you got to do, study every plant you grow. That's all you got to do. You study every plant you grow. You study what they like. You study if they love sunlight. You study if they love sunlight. You study if they don't like sunlight. You study if they like the root to just be wet. and the water run off, or they like their root to be soaked, they like the root to be damp at all time. This is how you get good production in your garden. Well, once you master these plants, the only thing you got to worry about is a disaster, or if an animal come in there and tear them down. That's the only thing you got. Once you plant them right, you ain't even got to worry too much about the wind. Once you plant them right, you ain't got to worry too much about the wind. The only thing I might get with the wind and the rain, I might get break limb. Like a pepper might break, but I hardly get plant break out the root or bend over underground from their root. It's mostly I'm going to get pop limb. So there's many ways to basically learn to become really successful. Guys, I'm starting my garden class the 30th of January, and it's only for members and moderators. If anyone want to join the class, you could become a member of the channel, and we're gonna be hitting different plants and how we should grow. It doesn't matter which zone you're in. Listen to me. It does not matter what zone you're in. There's certain way you have to plant your plants for production. It doesn't matter where. Once you apply, just like principles, it doesn't matter where you at. It applies. Principle applies. It doesn't matter if you're here or you in another part of the world. They applies. So it's the same with plants. It doesn't matter where zone you're in. There's things you apply, you could be very successful. Yes, so class begin on the 30th of January, where we're going to be talking about different plants. I'm going to naturally show you guys how I prepare containers. I'm going to show you how I plant. I'm going to definitely be here, whether here or wherever, showing you how I plant, the size of the containers. I'm going to be giving lots of information about gardening. So if you're interested, all you got to do, become a member, and class begin the 30th of January. Thank you, guys. Yes. So I'm looking forward for the garden challenge. I'm looking forward for the garden challenge because I know it's going to be exciting. I know everyone going to be doing their best, and that's what makes it exciting. Everyone going to be doing their best. We're going to be seeing beautiful garden. I think it's going to be exciting. I really do. I really do. And guys, don't forget, plant as much as you can handle. Plant as much as you can handle. Plant what you love. Grow what you love. Okay? Always try to plant different plants. Even if it's one extra plant, something. Every year, always try to plant something you didn't plant before. Because it's very important to learn about your plants. You can't just plant plants and leave them and tell yourself, oh, yes, I plant them and walk away and come back in 3 weeks and tell yourself you're doing something. You got to be there. They're just like a baby. You got to be there for them. You got to spend time with them. So just do how you can. Not everybody have access to leave, so we got to understand that. Do how you can. Grow what you love. And don't be scared of how I plan. Try and be better. That's definitely true. That's true. Try. That's how you get better. You always got to try. Gardening is about trying and experiment. Every year you should get better. Every year you should know more about your plant. Every year your garden should be more successful if no disaster or pests and these things eat down your garden. Your garden should be more successful every year. You should plant different plants every year. Okay, all right, David. I hear that. I hear that, David. Oh, Shams. Oh, Shams. You guys hear that, right? You guys hear that, right? All in trouble. Yes, guys. So, yes, guys, I'm so grateful to have you guys. I'm so grateful because you guys at least come out and you know what I mean, are able to have a conversation with you guys. So that means a lot to me. Should have told you all about the leaf. Yeah. Well, David, I was telling them, so I was telling them for years. I was talking about this leaf, so they wanna figure it out. You see, that's the thing, man. If I was selfish in this garden thing, if I was selfish, you know what I want to do? I want to just keep my damn secrets and just grow my food and just show all you when harvest time and how they're growing and how well, that's what I want to do. I wouldn't share no information. I have 700 and something video on this channel, and in every single video, I mean sharing information. You know what I'm saying? 700 and something videos on this channel, and I've been sharing information from day one. If I was selfish, I would. You know what? I would want to be look like the one that and a lot of people want to do that. A lot of people want to hold the knowledge and just show their garden, show their plant, show their harvest, but they will never tell you what they do. But I don't do that because I'm here to help. Thank you, David. I want you to go live. Yeah, David, go live. And I want you. Okay, David, we want to see you, David. We hoping to see you, David. Go live. Yes, guys. So I just want to thank you guys I just want to tell you guys how much I appreciate each and every one of you. And moving forward, moving forward in the 2023, I just hope you guys just get on your game, do what you got to do, focus on more positive things, look forward for a brighter future. You know what I'm saying? Even what we're going through. All right? So I just want to tell you guys, thank you guys for coming out tonight. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button before you leave. I'll truly appreciate it. If David say, if I go live. All right, Shepherd Chief Fireman Defense, thank you. Good night, guys. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Guys, be blessed, be focused, look around your surrounding, always watch over your shoulder. Just be blessed. All right? Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate you guys for coming out again. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, Fifi Johnny. You guys have a blessed and wonderful night. And I hope to see you guys soon. All right? Peace, love, and blessing to each and every one of you. Good night, guys. Peace.